Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial, we're making this colorful and functional shell stitch water bottle holder. So let's get started. For materials, you'll need any type of 4-weight yarn, 3 colors, a main color and 2 different colors, a 4mm crochet hook, pair of scissors, and a yarn needle, and also your water bottle, so you can measure while we go along. So using your main color, we'll begin working on the base or the bottom of our holder, and because we're working in the round, let's begin with a magic circle and a chain up of 3. Then we'll place 12 double crochets in our circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 double crochets. Pull the yarn to close the circle and finish this row with a slip stitch in the very first double crochet. So that's the first row of our base with 12 stitches. So let's move along to row 2 of the base, where we'll start with a chain of 3, and then we'll be making a 2 double crochet increase into every one of our 12 stitches from the previous row. So that's 1, 2 double crochet in the first stitch, then in the next stitch 1 double crochet and 2 double crochet increase. So continue making a 2 double crochet increase into each of all your stitches until you reach the end. And now we'll finish the second row with a slip stitch in the first double crochet. And that's our second row, where you should now have 24 stitches. The base should be the same size as the bottom of your water bottle. So we'll keep making increase rows until it measures up with the water bottle. Continuing on to row 3, we'll start with a chain of 3, and for this row we're going to do 1 double crochet in the first stitch, and then a 2 double crochet increase in the next stitch. So 1 double crochet, then a 2 double crochet increase, 1 double crochet, then a 2 double crochet increase in the next stitch. So continue doing that until you reach at the end, and you'll finish with a slip stitch in the first double crochet. And that's the third row, where you should have 36 stitches. Moving on to the next row, chain 3, then we'll make a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, 1, 2, then a 2 double crochet increase in the next stitch. So it's a double crochet in the next 2 stitches, then a 2 double crochet increase in the next stitch for row 4. And finish the row with a slip stitch in the first double crochet. And that's the 4th row. You should now have 48 stitches. And that is our last row for the base, our last increase row for the base, because it now fits our bottle perfectly. So now we will continue working, but with no more increases. So for every row after this, you should have 48 stitches. And now, before we start working on our shell stitches, we will do a double crochet in every stitch for 2 rows. So it's a chain of 3, and then you'll place 1 double crochet into every stitches. Into all of your 48 stitches, you'll just place 1 double crochet around and finish with a slip stitch in the first double crochet. You will do it for 2 rows. And that's the 2 rows of no increases. You should now have 6 rows. That fits around your bottle perfectly. You can make this bottle holder a smaller or bigger size by making more increase rows or less increase rows to fit your own water bottle perfectly. You can check out the details in the description of how you can increase or decrease rows. Now let's start working on the body of the bag, which is made using the shell stitch. So the first row of the shell stitch consists of chain 1 and a single crochet in the first stitch. Skip the next 2 stitches, then make 5 double crochet in the next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets. Skip the next 2 stitches again and make a single crochet in the next stitch. So repeat that around. Skip the next 2 stitch, then make 5 double crochet in the next stitch. Skip the next 2 stitches again, then make a single crochet in the next stitch. So you repeat that around for the first row of the shell stitches. 1 single crochet, then skip the next 2 stitches and make 5 double crochet, then skip the next 2 stitches again and make a single crochet around. We'll finish our first row with the 5 double crochet increase. Then you'll finish, skip the last 2 stitches and make a slip stitch in the first single crochet. And that's the first row of shell stitches for the body. Moving on to row 2 of the shell stitches. Here is where you can change your color to make a colorful body shape. So you change color with a slip knot and attaching it to your work. You do not have to fasten off your color. You can just drop it and pick it up again on another row. So after attaching the new color, we start the row 2 of the shell stitches with a chain of 2 and 3 double crochet in the first stitch. 1, 2, 3. Then skip the next 2 stitches and make 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Then skip the next 2 stitches again and place 5 double crochet in the next stitch. And then you continue skipping the next 2 stitches and make a single crochet in the next stitch, and skip the next 2 stitches again and make a 5 double crochet increase in the next stitch. Take note that all your 5 double crochet increase are made on top of the single crochet from the previous row, and all your single crochets are made in the middle of your 5 double crochets from the previous row. You should finish the row with a single crochet, and to finish off, make 2 more double crochets the first stitch. Then finish the row with a slip stitch in the first double crochet. And that's row 2 of the shell stitches. And now we will be repeating row 1 and row 2 of the shell stitch for the rest of the body, changing color for every row. So the first row of the shell stitch is chain 1 with a single crochet in the first stitch. Skip the next 2 stitches, then place 5 double crochet in the next stitch. 2, 3, 4, 5. Skip the next 2 stitches, then place 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Finish the row by skipping the last 2 stitches and making a slip stitch in the first single crochet. The second row of the shell stitch is a chain of 2 and 3 double crochet in that first stitch. 1, 2, 3. Then skip the next 2 stitches and make 1 single crochet in the next stitch. Then skip the next 2 stitches again and make 5 double crochet increase in the next stitch. And repeat that around. And finish the second row with 2 double crochet in the first stitch. And finish off with a slip stitch in the first stitch. Now we'll continue repeating rows 1 and 2 of the shell stitches until we reach our desired length of the body to cover up our water bottle. I made a total of 18 rows of the body, changing color for every row. As you can see, it's a perfect size for my water bottle. You can continue making as much rows as you want of the shell stitch until it reaches your desired length. So now let's continue working at the top. Now you can cut off your other colors and work with the main color at the top. With our main color now, we will just make 2 rows of 1 double crochet into every stitch. So chain 3 and make 1 double crochet into every stitch. It should be 48 stitches in total for each row. At the end you will slip stitch, then chain 3 again and make a double crochet into every stitch, slip stitch at the end, and that's our 2 rows of 1 double crochet into each stitch, which is also the end of our water bottle holder. And then the last thing, we'll crochet our handle to hold up our water bottle holder. To make the handle, we'll start right where we left off. We'll make a chain of 1 and 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Then I'm making 100 chains, but you can make as many or as less as you like, but don't make too many chains because your water bottle holder will stretch out when using it. Now we're gonna look for the middle stitch to slip stitch in, and from where you left off after your single crochet, you will count 23 across and slip stitch in the 24th stitch, and that is your middle stitch. That's where you're slip stitching in. Then you will turn your work and single crochet in the next stitch. From that, turn your work again, make a chain 1, then you will single crochet up or across all your chains. When you've reached on the other side, you will slip stitch in that first single crochet you have made, then single crochet in the next stitch, then chain 1 and turn your work. Then you will make another row of single crochet across all your other single crochets of the handle. When you reach back again on the other side, you will slip stitch in the next stitch to finish off your handle. Then you'll chain 1 and cut the yarn off to finish the handle. And the very last thing to do to finish our water bottle holder is to weave in all our ends. And that's it. Your shell stitch water bottle holder is all done. I hope you had fun making this colorful and practical project. If you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your fellow crocheters. You can also tag me on Instagram or TikTok at Keifa Crochets. I'd love to see your versions. Until next time, happy crocheting!